We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Infantry rifle, one of the best weapons for picking players out, especially if you have that disgusting aim here. And remember, we're talking about players performing on a LAN environment. This is not easy to do, and Maples is going to get cracked right there, and that's going to be another 215.
So that was
this is the replay. Okay, I thought
okay.
Down the feed there as well, so someone from that team is also knocked. MackWood is actually going to fall to the storm, unfortunately, here, so players are crumbling. Even some of our favorites that we thought. Big pump right here is going to follow up, right? Gamon's going to go down to Painful, making it catch up. Little siphon bonus there is going to give him some help. So what's going to happen here is he's running back into the zone now, Balla.
I saw already so many eliminations from that TSM squad. They're already shaping up. Remember, most eliminations after all 3 games qualified through 3 of them. And then every single winner of a game will qualify through. Painful right now doing the best that he can to try to get towards that end and win the game as a clutch with his teammate Ace. But it is symmetrical EpikWhale and Keo who have high ground, and 5 eliminations total for them so far. 27 players left though.
The best we've seen so far was that 9 elims on Painful. He was popping off, but here comes the fire coming down from the top. Symmetrical, keeping it textbook, showing players how it's done. You get to that high ground, you want to start dictating the pace so that players don't fire back at you here. Now the game's on. They have control of the game.
And a huge split up on high ground. Keo up on top, securing everything. If they need to build back up, they can. And then down below, also protecting Keo from falling. They've got a multi-layered tarp going on, and that's exactly the way that they can find a lot of different opportunities here. Clarity also still up in the feed.
Here comes the shots. Less than 20 players remaining. Someone tries to do a big shockwave play, but you talk about the distance. Someone is all the way at the top. He's got the safety zone for the high ground. Keo is like the big eye in the sky. He's big brother right now, watching over his boys, building out a metal.
Yeah, I'm holding my I'm good. I only have 6 mats.
There's the call. It's the anti-shockwave play, and he's going to build out a little bit more. He's going to have to drop down onto his teammate, but they have full control of this game.
He has nothing to come down with. If he doesn't go down now, he might never come down.
I'm going to jump to you, Larry.
And I'm scared, too, as it's wood that the rest of them are building down. Finally going to have to go down. Painful still alive. And now down on low ground, I'm seeing Stretch. Looks like he's by himself.
Someone has to stop Painful. He had so many elims. I'm pretty sure he was in the lead there. The zone is chucking him down. Can he find one? He's not.
He lost it. Yes, Keo went down at the last second. Stretch is going to take the high ground. They have no idea right now. They're up above. Stretch against symmetrical EpikWhale.
And he gets the medal. Yes. He gets the medal. It's going to be Shockwave's going to throw him out the zone here. Balla, they have to get back in, but he has no map. Can he get back up?
Oh my goodness.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. 1v1. It's now. Stretch again, EpikWhale. He has splashes to play with, but it's nothing down. No more builds at all. Splashes are going to save him for a long time. He's got a couple more seconds to play with. Stretch is so good in these clutch situations. You almost never see him lose them. But against EpikWhale, one of the best players in the world, both mechanically and in these end games. Final moments. It's closed out.
Fading in and out. Here comes the nice little classic plays right there. Hitting the shot. He's going to jump down. One more tick, and he can't connect. Close it out.
The 1v3 Stretch.
Without shotguns here.
Even without shotguns, but it looks like they do have one player stuck in a box. He's going to get in with the stairs. What a play from Symmetrical, showing off some mechanics here early on. Game number 2.
This wall, sidewall.
Dbree, they have double heavy snipe. Here it is, just barely missed. Double heavy snipe so dangerous because you can take out the one wall and then also get a snipe through the other one.
Ready? Go down, now.
He's looking for another shot. He's going to connect. Nice 157 right there. And they're way above the damage threshold here for the Storm Surge. And they're going to fall victim again. Here it is.
Let's go!
Painful. We should have known better. Clearly the pressure's in now. They're going to stick the pressure here.
Commit for that. Stretch again, though. With Clarity G. It might be the same thing we saw in game 1 here. It's shaping up to be that.
The comms are clean and calm here. They're just making sure they're keeping it textbook. A great rotation, staying ahead of the zone, knowing better than to trail behind here. They're just staying in the running. EpikWhale is going to get taken out right there. You see the right hand. Seeing that Slappie and MackWood have the high ground. We know Zexrow was taken out by Localized. They're running this high ground here. Got to see how much mats they have, though. I have to think they're good. They had some knocks. Someone's going to go for the high ground here. It's Chris, and a little build battle is going to break off.
EpikWhale out of mats on low ground. He's going to be in trouble. Keo nearby. He might find one. No. That fight for high ground, meanwhile, still happening. Keo right on top of him. He can get a clinch going. There's some materials he's going to be able to find from that, but no, finally, player comes in from the side. It's Clarity G, so stretching them. Start the rivalry.
MackWood with a huge shot on odd knocks right there. It's going to take him straight out the sky, and that's his high ground now. He's actually in the tree. If he's going to break down or not. Oh, they slid off. So, okay, so they're in the low ground. It's Destroy and Dbree left versus Clarity and MackWood. MackWood's still in the game right here. I think it's looking like a solo game right now. 4 players remaining.
1v1, V1, Dbree looking. He's got a 1v1 himself right across from him. See if that player's going to edit up. MackWood is the player on ultimate high, but with no builds at all. He shockwaves amazing! And he has a long way to go down. Drops down on the tree. He's still chilling. And he's going to be able to go. I think this is Clarity in a 1v1 right now. Where is he? The edit's through. He's got to navigate this final zone so well. Finally going to be able to find a tree and reconnect.
Nice edit.
There, the edit comes through.
He's trying to force a fight. Can he hit the shot? The shot. That's one. High ground's his. All he has to do is stick it out. And he does. MackWood gets revenge here and closes out the final game.
Possibly going for something fancy, but the fight still meantime going down below. Cold gets knocked out. Here's a heavy step in the box. I believe that's Thresh on the other side. He's in there, but no traps just yet. Tried to make the edit play instead. Has to jump out and pause for the meantime.
Scary, scary weapon here as he's just continuing the pressure here. Roat, one of our earliest aggressors, Cadet Center is going to take one right there. It's gonna
could take first place, and here's TwitchRivals right now. He's by himself. He has to clutch something. There's one. He's on his way so far. 5 eliminations in this game. We don't know the status of their eliminations in the rest of the game, but this is it.
This is it indeed, and he's going to have to hold out here. We saw Stretch clutch up by himself, so you know there is hope for these teams. Anything can happen. Here comes the wall take. Nice trap play. He's going to be able to hold him in. Tylar's going to go down right there. Jumped into the wrong box. And Zexrow has no shield. He's going to fall down as well. He jumps in a box with someone. It's Thresh. Thresh is going to get traded out here by Slappie. Great follow-up.
Great follow-up. This team on 11 eliminations right now, so they might actually overtake EpikWhale and company, but they're still up alive. Symmetrical just got 2 eliminations of his own, so they're probably holding on and qualifying by elimination. Somebody don't. Shockwaves all the way up, and they lose high ground. They're resetting it, though. It's only 1 player. Not too bad.
And awareness at an all-time high right there. Quick disengage down, quick break from the team. They're working so perfectly with one another, and this is why they have the high ground right now, and the most eliminations from what we can tell.
Here, I'm gonna split you, Mac. Here, metal.
There's the split, managing their materials quite well. This could be 2 wins in a row here on Wave 1 out of 3 games possible. Something that we don't necessarily expect to see in a Battle Royale, but Slappie, Zexrow, and MackWood are on their way. They only have 4 players left to find.
And Dbree was still in the end game by himself. We've seen him so many times today. Is it going to be enough to push his team up and secure the elims at the very least right now? Because this win is looking very shady for any of these other teams. We have a full trio in the high ground. 7 players remaining right here. MackWood's taking his time, looking for the shot. Big pump right there is going to rip some shield off. Those guys are still in it. And notice they're just taking it slow.
Nice. I'm at 40 mats. I got shut down.
He's out. So not going to get the second place that he needs if it's going to be first for MackWood and Zexrow. Hold on, he falls, and this might all go to shambles. Dbree does go down, but no, they win the game. I think They just got second. Yes, it was the full trio of unlocalized Chris and D.
Are we looking keyboard and mouse or controller here? I'm trying to see.
It's looking like he's definitely a controller player right now.
Yep.
So the controller keybinds there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Good call.
Now here comes a nice push. He's going to get inside. It's Squatting Dog who eats an 84, by the way.
He went to Greece for 3 weeks. I was in Greece with him actually a couple weeks ago, and he's back playing Fortnite, still playing at a high level. I asked him, do you feel nervous? He said, not at all. Fortnite's like riding a bicycle. He's right back to it, and it's showing.
Big pump from Saf right there as he puts someone in their place that tries to come up for this high ground. It was Sofa. He catches that elimination on the conversion there.
Needed the mats from that too.
I have 250. Here,
Yep, yeah, exactly, as he calls that. Splits with Scatch, so they're light on mats. That might affect their high ground opportunity. Looks like he's trying to find the mats from the elim.
Just listen to Saf, the veteran. He knows exactly what to do here. He's telling Scatch, he's IGLing this all the way to the bone right here. You guys can learn from this.
Yeah. And by the way, Scatch is a grown man, 26 years old, and Saf is 16 years old, calling out like a boss here. That's
right.
what you love, the diversity in esports right there. Seniority is not necessarily, age is not necessarily always the true factor. It's truly anyone can shine. Dubs now.
Keep sharpening. I have 200 mats.
Dubs and Mega.
300 mats.
The most iconic duos, young duo, burst out of nowhere, got picked up by FaZe, and what a trajectory they've had. Great pump put in here, misses the edit, gets an elim.
Does find it right there in a quick little box battle. Up they go. There's someone close by. Mega with a hard pressure here. Looking to get through the box. It's a 2v1 now as he's going to back up. Perfect. But look, his duo follows up so clean. This is precision. This is a world-class duo here.
They got some bait and switch coming in from the duo. They do it so incredibly well. It is Mega and Dubs looking strong. Wolfies gets taken out and is spectating. Of course, one of the best controller players, best young talent, playing against some other young talent in Mega and Dubs.
Now to the low ground they go, but still on the high ground is Saf and Scatch. They don't even have much material. This is going to be a close one, but someone came up. This is the perfect fight for them. This is exactly what you want. You want someone to come up towards you, you have an opportunity, and if they can pick up the loot there, he doesn't even fall off, so that's a freebie for them.
That's a blessing right there. What if they pick up the gold rockets? Instead, they decide not to pick up the gold rocket launcher.
Yeah, he does. Oh, he dropped those rockets.
Scatch picked it up. That's huge. RPG's coming in. Will Scatch and Saf and Zate qualify in game number 1, as you would expect.
Another Scatch fell off the build. Saf is by himself now. There's 4 players left. We know Dubs and Mega were still in it. This is going to be rough. He's going to go out and around. This is actually 200 IQ. He's got to get away from the tarping here. But Saf can't stick around. He's just trying to take his time here.
And he didn't get the campfire that fell off. If he got that campfire, he'd be in a much better spot here. I think he's in a good position. Saf, all eyes on you in the heel off. So close, and Saf is going to do it.
Oh my God. The timing for Saf to double back, knowing that he had the extra heals. Scatch.
We're commentating their inability to leave the storm and revive there. That's interesting.
Meanwhile, the frag leaders right now are literally squatted up on hoverboards. This is intimidating as all get out right now.
And hoverboards like a biker gang here.
And they're using a really fun trick here where you stick the shield bubble to the hoverboard, and then you just go. You're good.
Yeah, great easy rotation. You can't take damage. Great situation there.
I got the Synergy going too.
You got to, of course, find the hoverboard, which they're not everywhere, let alone 3 hoverboards. A good situation for them. But if you find that hoverboard, if you find that storm or that bubble, you're able to.
Now what they need is just 3 miniguns, and then we have amazingness.
Now on the fire here. She's just finding opportunity left and right. Unfortunately, I was going to say couldn't connect, but she finds Dandog with just 1 shot. That guy was super lit up.
We hit those, Tina. We hit those. Great shots put in from Tina from high ground, and they have ultimate high ground. They're going to continue to hold it here. Here's the same thing they did last time. They rotated to circle, but this time, notice how they're doing it as a team. They're staying together, wolf packing in the way that we saw Zate, Scatch, and Saf do last game, which got them a W. We'll see if they can continue here.
They're on 7 elims right now. I want to know how they keep finding themselves legendary ARs and high ground here with Batarangs, or the grapnels, because they continue to get this dominant position. This is why they have so many elims. Before, they were in the running for top elims, and now they're probably taking away the lead here. They have 8 already.
That's true.
Another one falling to Pika.
And it's a firing range at this point. It's almost like they're playing a creative mode as they're just firing off on all enemies low ground, doing a great job holding high ground. Might lose it here. Situation. Speaking of miniguns, a minigun comes through from their opponent, and all up to this. T-Hump is going to pick up 1. T-Hump of Riot Squad playing with the all Riot Squad crew. Meanwhile, it's all eyes on Pika. What can you do?
There it is. You see Zip light up Spicy in the field. Spicy catch T up on the trade. Dub still picking up Sofa there as well. Taking out Sofa, another competitive veteran here today. Pika does a quick little cycle through, make sure he's all good. But look at how many players are rotating right now. The Shockwave was unsuccessful from Real Knives because they're too high in the sky. Spicy's going to get taken out there. And these are players that are just getting dropped right now.
Dubs Mega and Co. We talked about AJO earlier. Great individual performer of Evade. YouTuber as well. Playing well. Dubs doing it. Looking great. But still, it's Pika, Tina, and Rux with high ground in a perfect position, almost at risk of losing that high ground. Fights come through, a couple missed shots from Pika, but he says, we're good. Let's chill.
Heavy snipe. He's going to open up the box here. Pika looks for the shot, and he's going to actually back off. This is getting closer and closer. Somehow there's 20 players moving through the zone, guys. Mind you, this is super congested endgame. Players are in each other's boxes. Quick edit right there. And it's going down right now.
And an impulse still has 3 more impulses, so you can expect them to hold high ground continuously. That heavy sniper, you can see Pika use that sniper to take control and easily one-shot any piece of cover, wood, brick, or steel. Pika in a great spot to continue dominating. Another elimination going to be picked up here. Can they do it? Can we see our second female performer in Tina, who's been performing incredibly well qualified? They have to clutch up.
There it is. Zip goes down right here to Wavy Jacob. They have a big play to make. They're trying to actually deny the heal here or deny the Elan by getting the rev off. It doesn't matter here. Tina, this is looking like the Tina shows. We've been following them this entire time. They still have the high ground right now. She's charging out of materials now. This is it. Time to go toe-to-toe. They're going to have to bring this battle to the other opponent.
Hello.
Big shotgun shot. They go up. What's going to happen here?
It all comes down to this. Tina picks up one. Huge elim there for Tina, who just took out Strafe Shot earlier. The blue-haired wonder himself. Tina has been performing incredibly well, representing Gen G. Tina, welcome to competitive Fortnite in a major way here on the main stage.
That's right. Now up comes the fire here. Someone did use the shotgun to get the high ground. Doesn't matter. Huge shot from Tina. She sits down Zaster TV. And now they're looking to collapse here. Still 7 players remaining. So a couple of teams in play. One's in the low ground. Quick edit. She eats the shotgun from Wavy Jacob.
Can you believe that? Tina gets taken out. So just like that, it's all eyes on you. Wavy Jacob. The impulse comes up, or the shockwave comes up, and just like that, he gets high ground. Wavy Jacob in a good spot. His teammate down. That's going to be it. Wow. What a finish for Wavy Jacob and co. So opportunity for mobility. Awesome to see the grapnel in the game and the opportunity to leverage that. Obviously, glad to redeploy with that and kind of rotate some mobility and reintroduced here in Season 10, which I know is for the love of some players.
There it is. They single out Dan Dog and then follows up with power right afterwards. And Jammies gets saved. Herons with the clean right now, for sure, without a doubt. Can apply some of the most pressure of any weapon in the Fortnite world right now. Great little retake right there with the code. And that was so disgusting as he gets behind audio right there and takes him straight out.
What plays from T-Rose, who's burst onto the scene in the last few months.
Oh my God, this
Through qualifiers online. Here we go. Fire. He takes out one. Can T-Rose continue to go on this tear right now? He's in a 1 versus 1. His teammate's going to get eliminated. And now all eyes on T-Rose in the 1v.
And out, unfortunately. Soap is the competitive veteran. With opportunities like this, he's not going to let him slip by. Lands with a big 100 and follows up. Bye-bye, Zate. Back to the lobby. Doesn't matter. You already qualified. Get out of here.
What a play from Sofa. Lands that perfectly. The perfectly positioned grapnel gun right there. Gets him a kill on Zate, the self-proclaimed best player in the arena. Maybe Sofa is just as good. Great plays from Sofa coming in here. I know PR is playing on this team. PR is former controller player, switched to keyboard and mouse, the coach/analyst for Ghost Gaming. See what Sofa, PR, and Sheep coming from Chicago, 18-year-old. Went to Maine West High School. We'll see what they can do.
And more importantly, they have enough material to stick this out. 500 metal. He's not even on his hardest mats yet. He still has tons to go. Wolfie's still in the feed there. You see him moving around that low ground, as is Dubs. Little engagement's going to be coming in soon from Slick as he's moving over to Wolfie's territory. Now hopping in with Dubs. Dubs has no health, playing around the shield bubble. He's going to get taken out by someone close by.
Yeah, he's feeling good about kills. You heard him say it. Thank you for stealing the commentary from me. I wanted to say that and sound smart. Just kidding. Nice job there from Dubs. Now all eyes on Sofa and Co. They have high ground. I mentioned Sheep earlier, but he's one of the best young talent in Fortnite. Very good, consistent player, but hasn't had that breakout performance either. We'll see if he can do it now. Sheep, true story, played with Tariq Cohen of the Chicago Bears in a Pro-Am once with Sketch on his team, actually. So let's see if Sheep and Sofa, former of Trouble Boys, alongside PR from Ghost Gaming. Let's see if they can do it.
That's right, and with only 7 players now, the lobby is thinning out here. 4 of which are enemies. They are all up. This is unlikely in the final moments. You never see a team in full combination right here. Great pressure on the storm line here. This is probably going to convert into a couple Elam. And this is a firing squad. I don't think they're going to have any sense of way to make it back here. He tries to take the high ground. Slick is up top.
Back to the firing range we go. Here comes the shots from Sofa and Co. They take out 1. 3 versus 2. You have a numbers advantage. You've got to think they're in a good position here. But look, out of AR ammo, misses the shotgun shot. Let's see what they can do here. PR playing aggressive. He's going to get taken out. Sofa, so one of the pros gets taken out. PR, keep in mind, not a pro player, but they're going to do it. Jacob MVP gets up, gets hyped, looks at the camera.
Gigantic ass
taking one from your book, right? Yeah, get in there and do it. Talking about.
Calm down the comms a little bit. 5 shockwave grenades, 4 RPGs. They want to hold high ground. He's going to want that one back. He wants this one, though. You hear him saying RKL hunting. Knocks 1. That's Jarvis. Bizzle going for the double. Instead, it's going to be Devo that pops at least 1 shot off here. Great. This duo works so well together. They've been playing together for so long. Look at their chemistry. They're going to back out and reset.
You got to love that right there. Knowing when to just back off and take the small victory. That's a huge back off right there. Huge disengage here.
Smart disengage. Especially look at their materials. Look at their inventory. 5 shotgun grenades. You have a nice shotgun situation. Solid AR. Of course, the RPGs. You're in a great position. Great decision from Bizzle and Demo to back out and recognize their situation.
That's right, and that's because they got that Elam on Little Jarvis. So, Loot is looking real nice here. Now taking a look at Demo from the other perspective.
Oh, huge.
Pressuring up the high ground, not giving them a little bit of a freebie here. Great use of the ramp play to put it right behind them.
And that's one thing they're probably the best in the world at. Some of the best in the world is you have to be inventory and resource knowledgeable, aware. Understand what your resources are, your health, your ammo, everything that kind of comes into effect here. Bizzle and Demo are so good at that. Resource management is key. Here comes the performance, though. Can they clutch up? Bizzle gets knocked, though. Those 5 impulse grenades, they're going to want to back. A great edit and takeover, but no, it's going to be Scented, who takes out Demo.
A lot of aggression coming up from up above. It was Edgy who got in that little bit of a box fight, lets the guard down, and they're running this high ground. Edgy, Scented, Alouette.
Okay, we got this, we got this, guys.
Great job
just
so
nobody
far.
Go down. Stay on.
This is their comfort zone.
It goes north.
I love these comms here. We got this, guys. Look.
Edgy and Scented, some of the best from the West here. Representing in their home territory. This is definitely the comfort zone for them.
Nice.
I love the positive self-talk. That was something I tweeted about as well. Michael Gervais always talks about the sports psychologist, Seattle Seahawks, and many other organizations talk about positive self-talk. We got this. We're good. It's going to give them all the mental fortitude they need to come out on top here. They're in a great position to do exactly that. Let's see if they can close it out. Edgy on board with you. Good shots come in. They took out Bizzle and Demo. That's a tough task. Can they close it out, though?
There it is. Harmy goes down, and this is the final moments now. The pressure's coming in hardcore here. It's a 3v3 situation, but I think they're the only standing trio in these final moments. There goes the pressure. Another knock right there. And there's a last solo player here down below. They're probably going to go with the Axe Special. Here are the calls. Let's see if they can hit. That's White. Oh, great job. The final moments for Edgy as they qualify themselves in the first game. Wave 3.
A little bit ago, 24 players left. It's going to come down to the wire.
There it is. The Elam feed is lighting up right now. Fear itself is going to find someone down there. Here's a nice little 3-way view of our team on the high ground.
Conserve mats, conserve mats.
Down he's going to go. Listen, he's trying to tell him, conserve your mats. Big knock right there. This is what we like to call an impact elimination. It can really influence how they gather material here, but he's not going to be able to get the spoils of war right there.
Samsung impact play of the game right there. It's a great shot, actually. Good elimination.
Nicely done. Zemo goes down to the SMG to the face. Followed by another one. Sharpson showing how sharp his shot is right now.
Oh, he's getting hyped. It's not over yet.
You can feel the energy here in the final moments. We're approaching a top 10 situation. And down comes the fire.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, that same hype we saw come in from Scented to go last game, it resulted in a Victory Royale. Can they take that momentum and result in a win? We will see. It's going to come down to the wire here in the remaining moments. Aguilar on screen right now.
Anything can happen here. It's a 3-way battle. There's so many teams left alive. You saw Psalm still in the running and others. Even Bizzle still somewhere out there, possibly. But someone's going up for the high ground. The Shockwave, they do not connect. And now it's whether or not they can finally close it out here.
Stay together, stay together. The comms coming through from Agalor. I've loved the communication, the IGL in-game leadership. Exoff lowering down, hunting on his prey right now. Going to take left-hand disadvantage. And you see the left-hand disadvantage actually cost him there, but it doesn't matter. Exoff and co are going to do it. Agalor, you come out with the Victory Royale, and you punch your ticket to the grand finals. Congratulations to you.
Yes, there are some shots being exchanged.
And keep in mind, if you haven't played kind of recently with these tacos being added, you can consume a taco and get a speed boost and some shield. They opted not to do so because guess what? All limbs all day. Nice shot from Berserk. That was take high ground, and now the crowd's getting into this one because, man, it's going to be a crazy finish. 9 RPGs as well, so they want to get high ground. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They have so much congestion. Oh, he gets the trap. 3 tags. Edgy goes down. That's sent it. Edgy. Oh, my goodness. Clicks.
You are a monster. Clicks just single-handedly did 500 plus damage, takes out 3 by himself. That is what Clicks does when it matters the most. Clicks doing Clicks things.
To protect.
Ooh, that's going to be costly there for Clicks. He's going to take a lot of damage. He's going to survive, though. No problem at all. Rotates back to ultimate low, like you said. Trying to check out the trap situation. Someone's going to go down, though. And if he's trying to get the revive, it's a smart decision. You get Crims back up. A top player in competitive Fortnite. Huge revive. And it's going to come down to this.
Yes, he's going to get it. Crims needs to get back in. There's the splashes. Yes, they're all going to come back in. The clutch revive and final. And there's another one from Clicks. He is still trapping. I don't think it connected, but he does find the elimination.
Which Crims does go down, though, here again. So they may be able to get the revive, maybe not. Might just have to leave, and I think they're going to do exactly that. All up. No, they're going to try and get it. Picks up the Siphon with some 50 health picked up, and they're going to have to leave. Yeah. So here we go. All eyes on Infamous and Clicks here. Can they do it with their backs against the wall in match number 3? They need your energy right here, right now. Clicks has been doing it all day long. Can they do it when it matters the most?
His low shield, though. He did get all the mats. Again, still low ground. This is tough now, though, because all these builds are harder to break through. The pyramids of Sunny Steps are going to work not in their favor. They've got to make sure to break through as fast as they can, because otherwise they're going to get stuck. He still has that RPG to play with, though.
And this is where what we were seeing earlier from FaZe Funk of taking that wall control is huge.
All the way up on high ground, though, Psalm, Hysteria, and Rex. But Funk Bomb and Little Jarvis are still up. Funk Bomb is actually going to fight for height against Rex and company. I think he might. No, finally he goes down. It's all up to Little Jarvis now, but I think this game up on high ground. Hysteria, Psalm, and Rex. This might be a Victory Royale from them. They might join their teammates.
Yeah, I love the comms. Let's listen in on the comms real quick for Psalm. Some of the best in the business.
I'll split.
The most important things is to split everything. But that's Clicks, who just came up. He still had so much shockwaves.
How many traps
get
does
right back in, but finally he goes down to Rex.
But he claps, he's happy because they know that they have a lot of eliminations there. Clicks went off in that game.
Oh, no.
3 traps.
Rex.
All eyes on Rex.
No. He just got all the way down. What's happening? No more match. He has to get these shots in. Only 106 HP. Can he do it?
He's peeking. 1 versus 1 for the bread here for a qualification spot. It's Rex putting his team on his back. Can he do it? No health at all. 76 J-Truth does it. Can you believe it? Fear itself. Monster and J-Truth are your qualifiers.
Still in the running right here. 40R Storm still in the running as well. Take a look at Kuro still there.
I'm not with you.
Here's Mega losing dubs at some point. AJO remains with no shield, barely any health as well. Great pressure here from Mega.
What?
Trying to shockwave in. This is Mistkin. They've got 2 eliminations, but a player in their box. The edit through. Nice edit on his stairs. And he's just going to shockwave. Oh, no. The shockwave didn't connect all the way through the builds, and that's so unfortunate for him now because he has no more rotation. This player's still on his back, but he's got the edit. Not going to work out for him still. He's still alive, though. He gets away from that player. Ducks into the shield bubble. Good play here from Miskin. 140 mats remaining. Tifu, meanwhile, still on high ground.
That's right. Loving the reads right here.
You want me to come down to you?
Tifu's doing a good job. Listen to the comms. 70 mats here. Down he goes. He's going to descend. Just one right there. Does miss the shot. Someone's shockwaves for high ground. So high ground is no longer his. He has nothing he can do about it.
I love the instant shield bubble so that high ground can't shoot down on him into his builds.
Great box play right there. He's actually just going to block it out, take it from the Storm. He gets no Siphon, though. Can he get back to the safe zone? Great boost attempt, and misses the boost attempt.
You're good, though.
But Parpy's still up. They still have a chance. Elevate gets a elimination down on mid ground. Aiden's still up.
Good job for Aiden here, putting out some tactical sub SMG fire. Someone's going to get dropped from the side. It's actually Cease who catches Agalor.
Another
Aiden's
one for that trio.
Chew up the loot.
All the way down on low ground, Aiden just slightly above them. We'll see how this all plays out. There's the final zone. We got a minute 30 until that closes. But it's got a ways to go down south.
Things are popping off. You can see Hunter still in the running here from Team Solari. Catches Courage. Great little read on the zone right there. Aiden's going to find a little nook to sneak around, and that's a crucial map pickup. Just a little more for him.
100 wood, that's huge at this stage in the game. All of a sudden, he's between 3 players. He doesn't want to be here at all.
Nice try right there. He is going to get above this opponent. Great shot as he puts someone down, but he could not connect.
And it's just Elevate, I think, against one of the Solary guys. I think one of them might be knocked. So see how this situation is. He's going to be able to get that big pot off, which is huge at this stage of the game. There, Aiden does get that finish. All the way down the low, he gets to the floor. Elevate gets the huge trade on that. I think that's his. He's in zone. He can hold him out. He has enough match.
So close. He hit the shot in the final moments.
Worked really, really well for them. I think it's a good case study on teamwork and how things can obviously work in your favor if you leverage your strengths. Oh my gosh! What? We hit those, Chloe. What?
That got the crowd up off of their feet.
That's a tough fight. We talked about Booga's individual skill, of course. Nick and Co. Great individuals as well. Battle of the Titans here as they meet up. Looks like a knock's going to come through. 3 versus 2. They have a numbers advantage right now. And let's see if they can capitalize. Great shot right there. Nick gets taken out, and Booga comes out on top.
What a clean fight. All the different angles covered from this team.
Where's all the careful of any ground?
Is that his mom, or is that?
I think
oh my goodness!
Gosh, Aiden on a controller. Probably has changed since you told me that in January.
They did lose high ground in the meantime, though. Mr. Savage. Can Richard come through? Nice. One of the fastest players, Mr. Savage is. Can he find this player? No. Benji Fishy.
Now you talk a little bit of smack here, Mr. Savage. You are a savage.
Just keep bridging. Keep this.
In the meantime, though, Aiden right underneath them. They still have a good position.
Don't follow me.
Gotta figure out. Booga knocks out Clarity G. We're having a lot of team fight.
Right after, though, the counter comes through.
We got this, boys. Just keep
unlocalized. Symphony Booga going to pick up a limbs. They're in a good position now. High ground is actually taken instead by Savage, as we mentioned earlier. So only 13 players left. It's going to all come down to the wire here. Agalor, one of our qualifiers, still alive in low ground, turtling as much as they can. But of course, it's Symphony and Booga and Co. in a great position.
Send your box.
Aiden's still up, though. He's with Sean. He's got a possibility to win this game, guys. You need to give him your energy if you want it to happen. He's going to grapple up ahead with Sean, too. Synchronized grappling.
Synchronized grappling. That's a new sport, by the way. He gets coned in for a second. Going to dig himself out. All eyes on Aiden. He loves these situations in these close tunnels where he can leverage his controller, aim assist, to take advantage of his right-hand advantage to hit shots with shotgun. Phenomenal at that close range fight. That's why he used to love to drop tilted towers back in the day. Let's see what they can do here. Can Aiden and Sean, the duo, close this out? Great mats, great shield, in a good position.
But a tough spot against Mr. Savage and company because they have an RPG up on high ground. It's so tough here, but they do drop down quite early. He's going to take high ground. King Richard and the high ground for Aiden.
They had no idea that he had high ground. He connects with a headshot. Pump to the face. Aiden, 1 versus 1 for a great opportunity to take high ground. Sean in a rough position. He's going to actually knock one. So Aiden and Sean, the siphons come through. King Richard gets taken out. Aiden gets some heals, and they're in a great position here to secure 50K.
50K, 1 versus 1 right now. Who's the final player? It might be Mr. Savage. He's lost the high ground here. Kind of a fake grappler. He's going to go up anyways. Shoot him down. Possibly no. Not yet. There it is.
No.
Not yet going to grab it.
Back to there.
He still has so many mats to fight with.
Going to take low ground right now. Aiden sitting low ground, healing up. That's his last mini. Needs to use it well. Rockets above him. Aiden goes over. He misses it. Opportunity. Throw it down.
So close in the final moments. Aiden versus Mr. Savage. What a story for that. A couple of them. He's going to try to get away. Yeah, this is a full-on escape.
And you got to respect this. A lot of people give it up, but Dubs meets him with a shot. It was the giveaway when he got on the hoverboard, he ate him. Trying to figure out whether or not this is the fight they want to take.
Yep,
He is going to make a mistake, walking to the wrong box. Good pressure comes in.
I'm shooting from the side, shooting from the side.
From the side, good pressure. Again, comes over top. It's all white. That's it. It's chapped, so...
There's Dubs right now. One of the biggest upstarts in the World Cup. Had a little bit of, you know, definitely some hard times trying to do it. He proved everybody wrong, and we'll see if he can do what he needs to do again. On high ground, he's got 9 eliminations for this squad. One more campfire and a couple of bandages. Cloaksy's still up in the game. Takes out Aircool with a stink. Dubs has complete high ground and complete control of the game right now. Benji's still up.
You said it best, Dubs has a lot to prove here. He did very well in the World Cup, but not as well as he would like.
I didn't want to waste mats. I want to save our mats.
Listen to that caller.
I can play
He
heal
wants to
off.
save his mats. Thinking about the heal off here. He has the campfire. He has the bandages.
Remember, he is by
Dude, I'm in a
himself.
perfect
He
spot.
saw a couple clutches. Dubs can do this.
He also has 2 shockwaves and a pump shotgun. Just saying.
This is one of
I'm
those
just gonna keep
rare
spraying.
circumstances. We're just going back over all of the other builds. A heal off is very likely here.
Fucking go.
Only 30 seconds till
3
he
people
closes.
left. Looking like a solo here.
Benji picks up 2. There's still
Someone
2.
shockwaving, came back down with a batarang. A little bit of a combo play. And even the pump from Dubs. Aguilar goes down. It's a 1v1 here,
baby.
Paula.
Dubs all
gonna
on
heal
his
off, I'm gonna heal
lonesome all the way back. He does have the heal off. A play comes up for high ground. He still has those. I think he's going to do it. Yes, he placed the campfire. He's going for the bandage. This could be it. If that player's low, you got to be careful.
I think I win
He doesn't
heal off.
have any information on that other guy. It's
not
Benji
winning now. It's
finishing
Benji.
up the
Sure?
ball.
Are you sure?
He might have it with the bandage.
I got it.
Yes,
I
he's
think I
got the
got it.
bandage. Dubs takes the win.
So close. Makes the dangerous.
You guys play together.
So high, it's going to go back over towards the bones. See if there's enough
Get on me.
of a skeleton down below. Nice drop down from South. That's on Thresh.
He didn't even finish it. He's just going, playing for position instead.
That's huge, though. He
the
could have
loot.
got so much materials, which he needs. He's only at 140.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotta pick those up.
Yep.
They still have height, though. And possibly find some more. No, Zeke goes down.
Stash, come to me if you can.
Saf calling for Sketch here. They need to get together. Minigun. Sketch in the zone right now. No builds remaining. Is trying to work with
You have
what
height?
he
You have
can.
height?
He cannot
Yeah.
cross up and
I have no
over.
mats either.
He's so shambles right now.
I got a knock again.
And that flick
I'm
right there
knocking
actually
left and right.
goes to him. That's another huge one. Just waiting for it.
Saf picking up one as well.
Doing what he can.
Saf goes down, though, unfortunately, after trading.
Oh, let me fuck. I have no
There's
mats.
the trade. Can he get this? No, not just yet. No. Norward picks it up. Booga's still alive. I'm thinking Benji Fishy might be alive as well. Who's on high ground? It's Edgy Scented. Alouette went down. That was their 3rd. So it's got 2 down below, looking up, looking down. Pika's still up. He just got 2 in the feed.
Only 9 left. Now 8.
Okay, on me, on me, on me.
Pika holding it down by himself. These guys have so much loot. I don't think they're going to be giving up this high ground. Here goes Pika. The show is on now as he needs to stay in the running to take this in the final moments. To low ground he goes. He still has material though, Boa.
10 eliminations so far in the game. He's pushing himself up towards the top of that. The minigun from Edgy is all the way up, and he's going to be in trouble if he can't get away and down onto ultimate low because they're tracking him. By himself, though. Got the
zone.
heavy sniper. He can get right into a box. He's got zone favor exactly.
He's got it. He's got it all going on. It's in his favor. 5 players remaining. We know 2 are above with the high ground. Benji Fishy, the other 2 with nowhere nearby. The shotgun shots are trading out. This minigun is the worst case scenario. Pika's going to go down. And now we're looking at the next 2v2.
Edgy up on high ground with Scented down below against Norwood and Benji. It's a full 2v2. They're getting sprayed back with the minigun down from low ground. And all of a sudden, that minigun comes through.
He took high ground though. He's somehow on the high here. You can see the grapple comes out. Now they're just going to go down. They're going to give up this position.
I'm dead.
Benji's going to eat the big pump. What happened?
The bouncer from everybody coming through. They're trading height again. There he is.
Try to get me some
In
gold.
the shotgun. It's all up to Norwood.
Looking like a toe-to-toe here. Minigun cooking. He's going from the top down. Can he connect?
Oh, he's stuck in a metal
He's
box.
stuck. One more tick. No! Hits the shot. It goes down there.
Possibly
I have a
even
GL
this
as well,
third
bro.
zone.
Oh, I just broke that tree.
Of course.
It kind of sounds
That's
like,
my mom, bro.
like a leopard scream.
We're above. Alright, that's decent, but it's gonna go down.
It's like a panther. Hey, more support for Aiden. It's always good.
And the crowd goes wild.